Good? It's your boy, Mr. VI, here with a quick little live video. But before I start my live video, my daughter kind of wants to be in the party. She's playing with her little water table, right? Yeah, she's playing with her little water table. But like I said, it's gonna be a real quick live video since I'm not home and able to post. I wanted to make sure. The last time I did a live video on D Live straight from my phone, it didn't. It was very laggy, very buggy since I wasn't connected to the internet. So yeah, sorry, got to use YouTube for now. But I seen a story of this LA woman. I think her name was Teresa, dubbed AKA the Bitcoin Maven, and she reportedly was making close to $300,000 a year selling Bitcoin on the website localbitcoins.com, which is a peer-to-peer uh, marketplace. It's not really an exchange, but they offer a service where if you wanted to buy Bitcoin, they would you would look for different ads, and sellers have their ads in place. So you have, I'm the seller, you're the buyer. You come to buy Bitcoin off of me, and what ends up happening is local Bitcoins has an escrow service that will take my Bitcoins, put them on an escrow, and once the buyer purchases, and me, the seller, I can tell local Bitcoins, that I have indeed received my money, and they will release the Bitcoins to the buyer. So this lady named the Bitcoin Maven, very, I guess, very popular on local Bitcoins. She was selling, and feds ran down on her, and they confiscated 40 Bitcoin from her. Jigga was good. They confiscated 40 Bitcoin from her and 25 gold bars. I don't know exactly what size the gold bars were, but they were gold bars, and I'm pretty sure they were at least an ounce. You know, another case was, I believe it was Georgia, and in Georgia, some man, it was either Georgia or Ohio, and he met up with somebody, and it was an undercover police officer. So the guy went to jail for that. So yeah, people still going to jail for Bitcoin crimes and getting their money taken from them. So yeah, be careful who you deal with. Don't call yourself trying to make a couple extra bucks, trying to sell some Bitcoin just to make a little bit of profit. Especially if you don't know the person, if you've never dealt with them before, it is not advisable to do so. And in order for you to be able to do this legally, you need I think it's a money transmitting license. Because, yeah, you have to be certified or qualified to do that. And in order to do that, you have to have a license. So, but yeah, it's a pretty nice, beautiful day today. You guys see how nice the sun is? And here's those berries I was telling you guys. It's in this backyard. I don't know what kind of. Yeah, I'm gonna try to be on YouTube a little more often. mainly to promote Steam. My daughter. Mainly to promote Steam. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm trying to switch up how I'm doing things on Steam. My plan is to make more entertainment type of videos instead of videos about Steam It. And those videos I'll post on D Live and DTube. And then when I have something to talk about Steam It, I will post it on YouTube so that way everybody can benefit. I gotta take my daughter away from here. Come here, give me hands. Come on, we're gonna go. You are way. Come on, let's go dry up. Woo! Alright, fine. Okay, okay, go play. Alright, I'm sorry. She mad. Okay. You can play. I'm sorry. She does not want me to take her away from the water table, but she's soaked. She's getting the water all over her. Or whatever. But yeah, so that's the format I'm gonna try to do. Come on YouTube, talk about Steam. But today, the reason why I'm on YouTube today is because since I'm not at home, I don't have the Wi-Fi. When I go live on D Live, straight from my cell phone, I need that Wi-Fi connection. If not, the lag is ridiculous. So I'm only able to kind of do it good with YouTube via the phone. So yeah, I was looking at those articles, and it's kind of crazy that people still getting locked up for selling Bitcoin. Then there was also another story where um, this family hired a guy to help them move, and in the middle of the move, the guy wanted to charge them more money. The family refused, so the people who were helping them move ended up stealing a TV and a laptop from the house. Now, the laptop itself was worth around 3 grand, but the kicker is that the laptop has over $10,000 worth of Bitcoin on it. So that is the kicker. It is the kicker. So they're not saying whether the people knew if there was cryptocurrency on the laptop, but you never know. Maybe during the middle of the move they started talking about cryptocurrency, and then the people got greedy and demanded more money. We don't know. They did, however, arrest 2 people that was part of the situation, and a third person is still at large who still has the uh, the laptop. They never recovered the laptop or the TV. So, and the person who's the owner of the laptop doesn't know, um, doesn't have access to. I guess the private key was on the laptop itself. So, pretty nuts, pretty nuts. You got people getting robbed for laptops with Bitcoin on it. Then now you got people going to jail for selling Bitcoin. There's federal agents out there. Homeland Security is trying to crack down. Secret Service, immigration. They're out here and they're searching for people that are selling Bitcoin without a money transmitting, uh, without a money transmitting license. You need a money transmitting license. If you don't have one, then yeah, it's not cool. And it sucks, you know what I'm saying? It sucks. People going to jail for, I think, something that's stupid. And then also what I heard about, if you guys remember Silk Road, there was a moderator from Silk Road who used to moderate just a chat room on Silk Road, and he just got extradited from his country. He didn't write they got extradited from the country. I believe it was Australia or somewhere else. But he got extradited and he's gonna get life in prison for being a moderator on Silk Road. Now, yeah, I don't agree with everything that was on Silk Road. You know, people selling dangerous materials and whatnot. But does someone really deserve to go to prison for life because they were on a forum and they were help moderating it? You know, not cool, man. I mean, the guy who was running it is doing all this time, and yeah, crazy. But the government is definitely trying to crack down and make sure. I mean, I know they're trying to protect the consumer, but at the same time, you know, this is an area that the governments are not familiar with. It's all new to them. They just now starting to see that how popular it all is, and some people just don't know the law, or they just choose to ignore it and still sell Bitcoin without the license, without the money transmitting license. And then in my state, where I'm from, not only do you need a money transmitting license, but you also need a, I think it's called a bit stamp license or a bit license or something like that. It's this crazy thing and it costs a lot of money. And the only people who actually have it is Coinbase, I believe. I believe Bittrex also has that license. Give me a second. Hey, I believe Bitcoin also. I mean, Coinbase. Coinbase has that license, and yeah. Go over there. So not only do you have to have a money transmitting license in order to sell Bitcoin in New York, but you also have to have the bit. I don't know if it's called the bit stamp. I get the names mixed up, but I know it's definitely a license. And the application fee, one of the application fees is 25 grand, non-refundable, and this fee might have gone up since they came out with it. And yeah, a lot of people are against that Bitcoin exclusive license, and of course, New York had to be the retards to come up with it. Doesn't make any sense at all, in my opinion, but it is what it is. But I just kind of wanted to make this quick little live stream and talk to you guys about that. Make sure that you guys are not trying to make money selling Bitcoin, because especially if you're selling to regular people, you never know who you're selling to. Especially if you don't have a license, it's just not advisable. Stick with your exchanges. You know, sell your Bitcoin on exchanges. You know, especially if you're in the United States, that are following all the guidelines. Because it would suck if the government did some type of audit and found out that you sold Bitcoin to this person, or somebody gets pinched and the government just decides to say, hey, well, how'd you get this Bitcoin? And they say, well, Mary sold it to me from down the street. And now, Mary, you got a warrant. And that'll be fucked up. We do not want that. But I guess that's why we got to educate ourselves and figure out the laws. You know, you don't, that's what Coinbase is there for. You go on Coinbase, you can buy on there, you can sell your Bitcoin on there. You don't need an exclusive license. They have did all the paperwork for them to for them to be legally able to do that in the first place, because Coinbase is probably the number one exchange out on the market right now. So it's definitely the most popular. And supposedly I heard rumors that Facebook is going to buy it. It's cool. It's nothing. Um, like I said, I heard Facebook is starting to Facebook is supposed to be buying Coinbase. There's rumors of that happening, and if that happens, I think that's a pretty good move for all of crypto, just for the simple fact that um, they have such a big user base. I think it's like 2 billion people, and yeah, so let's see how that plans out. Another big thing I've heard was um, Tron bought uTorrent. That is major because blockchain is all about sharing files and this and that and having databases, and uTorrent, that's what it is. It's like the beginning of it all. So it's a file sharing service. If you're not familiar with it, you can go on there and download books. You can download a whole movie series, and now that Tron has acquired uTorrent, that might be a good place. So if you got some extra money, maybe buy a little Tron instead of buying Steam this week. Hey, could be a big thing. But like I said, the aim of this video is just to educate anybody out there. Do not uh, do any shady Bitcoin transactions, especially if you do not know the person. Because if you don't know the person, chances are they're a police officer, and if they're a police officer, you're going to jail if you don't have the proper documentation and licenses to be selling Bitcoin for profit in the first place. So that is the life that we live in. It's a technology that is highly unregulated, and the government wants to protect its people, the consumers, but you can't protect them all. You just can't. But anyway, I'm gonna get up out of here. Like I said, look forward to more videos on YouTube. Me talking about Steam and Steam It, because it really doesn't make sense to talk a lot about Steam It on Steam. I think we should be doing that on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and then on D Live and D2 we can put up entertaining videos about everything else. But anyway, I'm out. Peace, chicken grease, and I hope you guys have a beautiful Saturday, because it is nice out here, and I'm just gonna chill here with my kids and watch them play. Yeah? Peace.